Good afternoon. It's the Myles Revolution here, and I'm going to begin working on the sewing room. I didn't get as far as I wanted to on the previous episode because I got called for someone who said that their basement was flooded, and so I had to go and suck up a bunch of sewage and help somebody else who was in a pickle. So, got to do what you got to do. So today our plan is to get the rest of this wall taken apart down here, and then we will insulate it with, I got some insulation right here that's actually made for 2x4 walls. So we'll stick that in the walls, and then I'll also plug the floor holes so that there's no cold air flow through the floor. Uh, and then right now I'm actually listening to the radio in the background because there is a possibility that one of my songs will be played on a radio station today. So I'm kind of listening to that in the background quietly, and we'll see what happens. All right. So in case you missed it on our previous episode, what I'm doing with this board is I'm putting it up here on kind of a straight line so that when I break the plaster, that it does kind of a straight line and doesn't have all these big jagged breaks in it. So that when I join or add the sheetrock onto the wall here, that I don't have to put a whole gob of plaster on the wall to make it match. So what I'm going to do here with this little bit of lath that's in this wall, I'm going to actually leave the lath, but then I'm going to, instead of taking the trim off the door, I'm going to actually just break off some of the plaster here, and then I'll shove the sheetrock into that groove when I do the sheetrock. Right now, I can feel the cold air just blowing through here with the wind. So obviously, this is part of the issue of why the cold air was in here. Well, I think I'm changing my mind. So this lower part, this piece is separate. I am going to pull that out so I can pull out this lath here and insulate it properly. And now I'm using this trusty nail puller, and this once again makes it so that you don't have to pull the nails through the face, but pull them through the back. There it is. Nailless, ready to be nailed on. I'm going to go ahead and cut off this board here. This board over here, I'm going to cut that little piece of lath off. One thing that you want to do when you're taking this lath off is there's always these nails. You want to make sure you get all those off before you do your sheetrocking, because that can cause some real problems. Now, let me repeat on here that since I'm doing the construction and I'm the only person doing the camera work, I can't really respond to any messengers or communications. So you'd have to send me an email or message later on one of the Myles Revolution channels, and then I can answer your question there.
Everyone on your list this holiday, especially the gift you give yourself. Hurry in store or place your online pickup order today. Ulta Beauty, the possibilities are beautiful.
It's game day in South Renovation Princeton. Mike's already done some videos with Netflix, and now he's dropping back and going deep for another slice of pizza. I sure hope he brought the Pepco. Mike knows the Pepco Bismol provides fast 5-cent relief from unexpected stomach upsets. He's no rookie. Going back those nachos, he's no.
Be ready for game day.
So yeah, I don't have a way really for you to go live with me at this point, just because I'm a one-man show. If I had a camera crew, I could do that, but I don't. So. Now I don't need to necessarily do this. There is this board that runs down the bottom here, but I always take it out. When I do the put the sheetrock back on, I usually will stick it down in this hole if I can and fill the hole that way. So. All right. So now I got to pull all the stuff out of the hole here because I don't like leaving the garbage down, so I'm not going to leave the garbage in the hole. But boy, I can just feel that cold air just blowing in. All right, so now I'm going to take my breaking board off here. This thing that I put so that it saves the line and the plaster. But that cold air is really blowing in here. So I'm going to have to turn the microphone off for a moment because I'm going to vacuum and it really distorts the mic and the sound. So I am going to do that, and then I'll turn the mic back on when I'm done vacuuming. All right, so now we're back on here. I've completed doing the removal of the lower wall. So all the section that I'm going to be doing it here. Now there's a couple of problems here that I'm going to have to fix. These are actually structural problems. So for example, here in this corner, and I've seen this lots of times in construction or older construction where they won't put a board in the corner here to hold the wall material on the inside. So I'm going to actually have to put in a 2x4 right here so that when I put this sheeting on, that there's something to attach to. What they did is they ran the lath all the way down past this 2x4 that's here in the corner, and that's just kind of a cheap way to do things, and I don't do it that way, and we're not going to keep it there. Wow, this air is just pouring in from this wall. I don't know if it's coming from upstairs or downstairs to the window, but it is just coming in the wall. So, but we'll fix that. Now I got a phone call. Yellow.
Imagine having all the money you need for retirement, all the income, every month, guaranteed. That's secure future investing, an indexed annuity tied to growth in the stock market, but without any risk of loss.
I didn't deposit a check. I don't seem to recall depositing a check.
Call 888-509-2228. 888-509-2228.
All right, well.
Sponsored by GP Agency, Raleigh, North Carolina.
Oh, so you haven't talked to Gonzalez about it? Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, I'll go look if they say they did. I mean, I'm not recalling it. So.
Harsh spot. Now, think about this. 9-10
right.
seconds. The time it takes to open a bag of the toughest, most
okay.
effective seed corn you'll ever lay your hands on, making any worry of lower yields and deadly diseases dissipate. Prefer that thought? So we Pioneer brand corn products. Feel proven and ready for yours. Visit pioneer.com/tarstop.
This Ileana weather update is brought to you by Heritage FS. We value your trust in us. Visit heritagefs.com to see how we can help you.
Oh, how smart of you.
94.1 WGFA weather. A freeze warning begins at 9 a.m. tonight until 9 a.m. tomorrow morning. As around 41 this afternoon, under clear skies, northwesterly winds 10 to 20 miles per hour. Clear skies and cloudy again tonight. Lows level out around 24. Cloudy skies expected tomorrow. Chance for snow showers. Daytime highs approaching 37. A dusting of snow tomorrow. I'm weatherologist, meteorologist, ultralight.
Yeah, that's terrible.
It's 46 degrees. The local scene features local music from local artists.
Well, you're still smiling as far as I can tell. So.
On Ileana's Local Choice, 94.1 WGFA.
Yeah. Sorry. No. Okay. All right. Yeah. No problem. Okay. All right. Bye. So I'm the treasurer in the village that I live in here, and that was the mayor or the president of the village. And you know, I kind of have to be available whenever they call, and that's just the way it is. All right, so back to work. So I have to fix this corner here and make some way for the material to attach. So I'm gonna probably have to stop the video and then restart it because I don't have any of that material in this room. And I try to be prepared for all contingencies, but obviously I wasn't prepared enough. So I'm gonna, yeah, stop the video and just go do that.